think he's a great human being. I think he's a good quarterback who's soon to be a great quarterback. I like how he's grown. It's nice to be a part of his journey. Hate to be on this end of it, but it's nice to see how he's leading his team, and he's helped them rebuild into what they are now. So, and in a way, I'm proud of him, and I'm happy to see his success.
The NFL world is buzzing right now because Drake Maye is looking like a straight-up monster on the field, and legends across the league are calling him unstoppable. This ain't just regular rookie hype. This is veteran quarterbacks, Hall of Famers, and analysts saying Maye is showing stuff that franchise QBs don't usually pull off until year 3 or 4. What's making everyone trip out is how quickly he adjusted to the speed of the league. Most rookies struggle with reading defenses, timing, pressure in the pocket.
It was more or less Josh Allen's struggles. I think Drake Maye did an unbelievable job with managing the game. And I said it, managing the game. Every quarterback needs to assemble that key in order to be a...
I think he's a great human being. I think he's a good quarterback who's soon to be a great quarterback. I like how he's grown. It's nice to be a part of his journey. Hate to be on this end of it, but it's nice to see how he's leading his team, and he's helped them rebuild into what they are now. So, and in a way, I'm proud of him, and I'm happy to see his success.
But Maye came in acting like he's already been through multiple playoff runs. One NFL legend even said Maye sees the field like he's cheating because linebackers keep getting caught looking foolish when he threads passes right between tight coverage. And with new footage dropping this week showing how he's shredding even elite defensive schemes in practice, the hype is getting louder by the day. Teams already regret sleeping on him during the draft, and legends aren't shy about saying it. They're calling him the most balanced young quarterback in the league. Elite size, elite arm power, elite mobility, elite confidence. The way he stands tall in the pocket, eats a hit, and still fires a laser down the sideline has veterans shaking their heads like, yeah, that kid's different.
Again, I'm not a quarterback coach and probably won't ever be one, but I think just his ability to lead the group, lead the team, what's required of him, what's required of the head coach, his energy, the way that he talks to the players, the way that he communicates with the coaching staff. Those are all things that I'm trying to help, and I think I can help, and he's done a great job with that and improving it and sharing our message and making sure that guys, when he says things, that he says it in a manner that gets their attention.
It's the type of quarterback play that gets defensive coordinators losing sleep because no matter what coverage they send, Maye is finding exactly where the weakness is. His anticipation has been ridiculous too. He's throwing the ball before receivers even turn around, like he's running the route with them. Every time he steps onto the field, the energy shifts. Players feed off his confidence. Coaches trust him like he's been in the league a decade, and fans are already calling him the future face of the franchise. NFL legends are loving how he stays calm even under pressure. He doesn't panic, doesn't force bad reads, doesn't crumble when the pocket collapses. Instead, he slides out, keeps his eyes downfield, and turns broken plays into highlight moments.
He's finding ways to get everybody involved. You know what I mean? That's the thing that I'm most impressed about. Not only is his patience and how he's handling himself, in situations, he's spreading the ball around. Again, it brings us back to Tom Brady as far as, not having that premier wide receiver. He's finding ways to win. So who's ever open, I'm going to get you the ball. He's making the right reads and the right plays, and that's what you need as a quarterback.
This is why so many legends are labeling him unstoppable, because he's dangerous even when things fall apart, and the wildest part, he's still improving every week. The latest reports say he's mastering advanced concepts faster than any quarterback in his draft class. He's reading defenses pre-snap like a seasoned vet, and post-snap he's reacting instantly without hesitation. That type of growth is not normal for rookies. That's superstar-level talent. Some coaches are even joking that defensive coordinators might need therapy sessions after dealing with him this season. Drake Maye is officially becoming that quarterback nobody wants to face, and the legends calling it early are looking more and more right with every snap.
Maye has been playing absolutely phenomenal with the New England Patriots. Is it simply because it's his second year and he's making that jump, or is this new coaching staff taking advantage of something that just wasn't being done last year with him?
Yeah, I think he's got great development being in that program and just working with Josh McDaniels for as long as I did. He knows how to develop quarterbacks. He's so good with getting guys in the right play. And you know, right now Drake Maye's playing with the greatest tight end in the history of the New England Patriots, Hunter Henry. Wow. I mean, this guy's like electric.
Wow.
NFL legends can't stop praising Drake Maye because of how lethal his arm talent is. And when they say arm talent, they don't mean he just throws far. They mean he throws dangerous passes that only elite quarterbacks attempt, and he hits them clean every time. He's throwing 30-yard ropes off his back foot, sidearm bullets that slip between double coverage, and fadeaway throws that look straight out of a video game. One former MVP said Maye's arm strength is Josh Allen level with better control, which is a scary thing to hear when talking about a rookie. Defensive backs are already complaining that the ball gets there too fast, and that's when you know a quarterback is special. Add in his accuracy, and now he's a cheat code on the field. But what's making legends trip out the most is how he processes the game. He doesn't lock onto receivers, doesn't stare down throws, and doesn't play scared. He manipulates safeties with his eyes like he's been in the league for years. Opposing coaches leaked this week that Maye already has one of the highest pre-snap control rates for a rookie, meaning he's calling out blitzes, shifting protections, and adjusting routes before the snap even hits his hands. That's rare. Most rookies rely heavily on coaches feeding them answers, but Maye is diagnosing everything by himself.
See his ability to create off schedule. I thought he did a great job of being able to make plays in the pocket today, extend drives. I thought he was patient, taking some underneath checkdowns where guys were able to create. We had some tighter coverages and he was able to fit the ball into tight windows. So he looks like a stud. You know, I didn't do too much work on him coming out, but I do know that a lot of people that studied him really hard that, that I truly respect their opinions, loved what he was all about. You can see, just the impact that he has on his teammates, the way people talk about him here. He looks like he's going to be a special player for a long time, and he gave us fits today.
Legends are also praising how he controls the tempo of the offense. If the defense is tired, he speeds things up. If they're swarming, he slows everything down and picks them apart calmly. That type of rhythm is something older quarterbacks learn over time, but Maye picked it up instantly. And that's why veterans keep calling him unstoppable, because he isn't just using talent, he's using full quarterback IQ to dominate the field. He's the type of QB where defenses can play perfect coverage and he'll still find an opening nobody else even saw. New insider reports this week revealed that his teammates are calling him the Iceman because his confidence never cracks. When the offense stalls, he doesn't panic. He walks into the huddle with calm energy, speaks clearly, and then launches a 40-yard dime like it's nothing. That's leadership you can't teach, and the legends see it clearly. They're saying Maye has it, the rare trait only a few quarterbacks come into the league with. And that it factor is why analysts are already predicting he'll become an MVP candidate within a few years. Drake Maye didn't just show up in the NFL, he walked in like he owned the place. And everyone's starting to realize he might actually be the next superstar quarterback taking over the league.
I think he's a great human being. I think he's a good quarterback who's soon to be a great quarterback. I like how he's grown. It's nice to be a part of his journey. Hate to be on this end of it, but it's nice to see how he's leading his team and he's helped them rebuild into what they are now. So, and in a way, I'm proud of him, and I'm happy to see his success.
Another reason legends say Drake Maye is unstoppable is because of how insanely athletic he is. Most tall quarterbacks move stiff, slow, predictable, easy to sack. But Maye, he moves like a power forward who can also run a 4.6 and jump out the gym. Defensive linemen keep missing sacks because Maye slips out of pressure with smooth footwork, shakes defenders, and turns near disasters into first downs. Legends are saying his mobility is sneaky elite because he doesn't look like a speedster at first glance. But once he takes off, everyone realizes they underestimated him. The latest practice clips that leaked online have the entire NFL talking. Maye was breaking contain, rolling left, throwing across his body, and dropping a perfect pass into triple coverage. Coaches called the throw unbelievable, while players called it magic. And legends are saying the combination of elite arm strength, top-tier accuracy, and real athletic movement is what makes him almost impossible to game plan for. You take away the pass, he'll run. You take away the run, he'll extend plays forever. You try to collapse the pocket, he'll stand tall and laser one into a tight window. No matter what you throw at him, he has a counter move ready.
So you can tell he's a natural leader, and then when you watch him throw, which Eli and I get to do down there, Eli and I spend time with the college quarterbacks. I mean, his arm just jumps out at you, and then his athletic ability. So, and then the fact that he got to play so much as a rookie. And you see Drake, he's very accountable. You know, when things go well, you see him giving credit to his his receivers and linemen, when things don't go well, you see him starting with himself, right? I mean, they had that kind of great comeback, go through, potentially a game-winning touchdown, didn't get the two-point conversion, and you heard him. That's all he talked about was the one that he didn't get, and so I like that. I like guys that are honest and aren't trying to hide from it, and he owns it. And I think all those things are just going to serve him well. Look, he's competitive family growing up. He's got a lot of pride, and I think that's what New England fans want to have as a quarterback who's a great competitor that has a lot of pride, and I think that'll be good for him.
One retired defensive legend even said, "This kid plays like he's glitching the defense, because broken plays somehow make him even more dangerous. When he's moving, defenders start panicking because now they have to cover receivers for twice as long and also keep an eye on Maye running. That stress alone creates blown coverages. And Maye takes advantage every time." Legends remember how Mahomes used to shock people early in his career with off-platform throws and backyard football moments. And that's exactly what they're seeing from Maye right now. And the craziest part? He's not forcing anything. He's not out there trying to be flashy. He's just naturally gifted and confident. Legends love that he doesn't rely only on athleticism. He blends it with discipline, patience, and smart decision-making. That's how unstoppable quarterbacks separate themselves from the pack. If you rely only on athleticism, defenses eventually catch up. But if you combine IQ, skill, and movement, you become a nightmare for every defense in the league. Drake Maye is dangerous from every angle, in the pocket, out of the pocket, under pressure, rolling left or right. The kid can beat a defense however he wants. And legends aren't just impressed. They're saying the league needs to prepare for a long era of Maye carving teams up like it's nothing. The most shocking part of Drake Maye's rise is how quickly he earned respect inside the locker room. NFL legends point out that rookies almost never walk into a team and instantly command trust. But Maye did it without even trying. Teammates said he came in with humble energy, but the moment he started throwing, everything changed. Veterans started side-eyeing each other like, "Yeah, we got one." And when a rookie earns the respect of grown men who've been in the league 8-12 years, that's rare. Latest reports from inside the facility reveal that Maye has been taking control of offensive meetings like a veteran QB1, asking questions, correcting route spacing, breaking down defensive coverages, and making sure everyone understands the adjustments. Legends love hearing that because it proves his leadership isn't fake hype, it's natural. He doesn't yell, he doesn't act cocky, he doesn't force authority. He leads by example, by precision, by consistency, and by making plays nobody else on the roster can make. Teammates keep telling reporters that Maye makes everything look effortless, and legends agree. They're saying he has that natural smoothness all elite quarterbacks share. The ability to make impossible throws look routine, the ability to calm down the offense when the pressure rises, the ability to make teammates believe in the mission automatically. And belief matters in the NFL. When players trust their quarterback, they fight harder, run cleaner routes, block stronger, and stay locked in. Fans also love how he carries himself off the field. He's focused, dedicated, and not distracted by outside noise. He studies film obsessively, takes care of his body, and constantly tries to perfect his mechanics. Legends say that combination of preparation and talent is exactly what makes great quarterbacks unstoppable. They don't rely only on gifts, they sharpen every tool in the toolbox. And here's the latest update. Coaches privately told reporters that Maye is ahead of schedule in development. They expected him to sit a year and learn. Instead, he learned everything in months. That's why legends keep calling him unstoppable. The rate he's improving is insane. If he continues growing at this speed, he might actually surpass expectations faster than anyone projected. Everything about Drake Maye screams future superstar, and legends around the league are saying the exact same thing. This kid is the real deal, and defenses better get ready for a long nightmare. NFL legends are explaining why Drake Maye is unstoppable, but the newest updates are proving it even more. His latest game film has analysts losing their minds because he's doing things rookies just don't do. He's reading multi-layered defensive disguises, he's punishing blitzes like a veteran, and he's dropping throws into impossible windows that even seasoned quarterbacks wouldn't attempt. Legends keep saying the same thing. This kid is different, and every week he keeps delivering evidence. During the most recent matchup, he faced one of the toughest defenses in the league, and instead of folding, he lit them up with incredible poise. Every time they tried to blitz, he countered with quick darts. Every time they dropped into zone, he tore them apart with timing throws. Every time the pocket broke down, he extended plays long enough to find someone open. Legends praised his decision-making as shockingly advanced, comparing his early development to some of the greatest quarterbacks of the last decade. New tape breakdowns reveal how dangerous he is when the play breaks. Most rookies panic, Maye adjusts like he expected it. His ability to improvise on the fly keeps defenses off balance, and legends say that unpredictability is what makes him so hard to contain. Coaches are also highlighting how Maye uses his eyes to move defenders, a trick usually reserved for elite veterans. Safeties are getting manipulated into leaving open lanes, and Maye is hitting those lanes perfectly. And here's the breaking update. Reporters confirmed this week that Maye is already being used as the centerpiece of the offensive identity. Not many rookies get that privilege. The scheme is shifting to match his strengths: fast tempo, layered routes, deep shots, and heavy use of his mobility. Legends say when a team starts tailoring the entire offense to a rookie, it's because that rookie is clearly the franchise. Fans are noticing the shift too. Jersey sales have skyrocketed, social media is exploding with highlights, and analysts are calling him the most exciting young quarterback in the league. And legends agree. They're saying Drake Maye has the rare combination of discipline, swagger, IQ, and natural ability that makes great quarterbacks unstoppable forces in the NFL. If he keeps playing like this, he's not just going to be a solid starter. He's going to be one of the faces of the league. The confidence, the arm talent, the poise, the leadership, the movement. Drake Maye is checking every box that NFL legends watch for. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like the video and subscribe for more fire content and updates on the biggest stories in the NFL.